Hello there, and welcome to today's edition of House Calls. Today we'll be speaking a little about anxiety in children. Anxiety is defined as feelings of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Right now, many of us in this nation and across the world are experiencing anxiety. And for children, they can have different ways of expressing it. Some may feel overly tense or uptight, or seek a lot of reassurance, can be very clingy with their parent or caregivers, quiet, compliant, eager to please, constant worries about their family, their friends, their school, having a fear of embarrassment or of making mistakes, or having low self-esteem and a lack of self-confidence. The goal for many parents and caregivers is to be able to identify these signs of anxiety and then intervene in their children's lives before complications can occur. So I'm going to share 4 ways that you as a parent or caregiver or a caring neighbor or other relative can help children with managing their anxiety, especially during these times. First of all, pay attention to your child's feelings. We want to make sure that they know that it's okay to share their emotions and to even show their emotions, and making sure that they have a way to express that with you. One exercise that has been used for many parents is once a day, sitting down with your children and having them share about what their day was like or what's on their mind, but doing it for 2 minutes uninterrupted. 2 minutes of uninterrupted time of you just listening to your child. For the child, this will be a major event for them, because when they know you're really listening, then that gives them the confidence to know that you're listening to them at that moment, you're listening to them at other times. And I know it's hard. We want to add something, ask other questions, but wait until the 2 minutes are done to do that, to really just ensure that your child knows for that time that you're listening. And that doesn't have to just be during this time, that can be all the time. One thing that children really desire from their parents and caregivers is time. And using that time to listen is one way for them to have confidence that their parent or caregiver is there for them. Second, helping to build your child's personal strength. This may mean praising them when they do things well, or helping to set them up for success. If they enjoy doing things with music, during this time, encourage them to maybe write lyrics to a song, or to play music, or do they want to put on a mini concert in your home? The main thing is helping them see that they can be successful at something that they're already doing. And that will help them gain more confidence in themselves, and also it helps give them some of their inner self-confidence. Thirdly, when your child's having a time when they're feeling very anxious, working on staying calm yourself. Children really need you to be the foundation, to be the one that's there to guide them through this time. And if they're really anxious and having a moment and you're anxious right there with them, you're just fueling each other's fire and you're just going boom. It's not a good matchup. These are the times where really managing how you're doing with how they're doing is really going to help both of you if you as the parent stay calm. And then lastly, as parents and caregivers, working to manage your own fears. This is a time right now where there's a lot of uncertainty, from payments for food, for homes, rent, job, and then concern about illness. These are times where we have a lot of things that adults need to address, but we don't want to put that stress and anxiety on our children as well. It's not easy, but the more we can have a separation of those two, the more it helps children just continue to have their childhood and not have the worries of the day upon them. So when it comes to managing your own anxiety as a parent or a caregiver, doing what you need to do, be it taking a mini vacation from social media or from watching the news, taking steps to ensure that you're not so fearful about, well, what is to come, but not being afraid to look at, well, what's happening now, and what's going on well in my life right now, and using that energy to keep you going each day. More resources about managing anxiety for children and for parents will be made available on our Facebook page. Thank you for your time today. As always, be kind to one another, look out for others, and keep washing your hands. I'll catch you next time.